Okay, here we are again on a Sunday night live at Stampin' in the Valley, and we will just hold on a few minutes here for, hey Janet, for everyone to hop on, maybe. Hey Lily. Well, I've had a busy weekend. We have just had a ton of stuff to do. Hi Brenda. I don't know if you guys, are getting into the holiday things going on. We took the grandchildren, both my daughters. We took those little grandbaby boys to see Santa today, and that was amazing. Hello, Roger and Janie from Michigan. Hello, Lily. Yes, here for that traditional Christmas. Yes, that's exactly what's going to go on here. Okay, so let's go through a few things. If you have been a customer of mine for the past year and a half, you should be getting the celebration or the occasions catalog with a celebration catalog in the mail. Okay, because they have been mailed. If you're a new customer of mine, I just placed my pre-order today. I can't wait to get it. And I will be getting those catalogs, and then I will send those to you from here. I love these tags, yes. Hey, Savings Maker. These tags came out so cute. I just love the woodland look, and we're going to go over this buffalo check. So if you're a new customer now, you will receive a free annual catalog, and then you'll receive the occasions catalog and the celebration catalog. Okay? No more holiday catalog. Okay? No more of that. If you place an order with me, these are the 2 free card kits for the month of December. So they're a happy birthday and a thank you, but you don't have to use. I love the moose, don't you, Janet? I know, right? I love the moose, especially that it's going to carry over. I'm so happy for that. But this, you receive free card kits from me if you place an order, or a downline of mine, or a Paper Pumpkin subscriber of mine. You get these free card kits. Now, I put thank you and happy birthday on here, but you could put whatever you'd want. They're designed like that. And this is my Happy Crafting Card Kit class for the month of December. This is a $25 class. You get an exclusive video, and you get 2 of each card to make. So 2 packs of each card. So you get 8 cards with envelopes, 8 envelopes. And that's what we're making this month in my Happy Crafting Card Kit class. So that's a lot of fun. Let's say, already got my you already got your stuff, Lily? Okay. I don't know if you see what we order. I think I can look up what you guys order, but I really don't check. But I placed my pre-order today, and there's already something, hey Connie, that is on back order. So I was like, but what can you do? It's just so popular already. So it's going to be a great occasions catalog and the celebration. Let's see, where are we? I'm excited. The moose. Yes, I am so excited that the moose is carrying over, guys. Okay. So last week, here is our giveaway. There was 20 sheets of card fronts here. These are all cut at 5 1/4 by 4 for you. There's 20 sheets, and there's even some of that feels like frost in it, and that is gone. That's going to carry over, but you can't get it now. You got your pre-order too, and you love everything. I just got to mine today, because I write things out, then I tweak it a little bit, and I think about it, and then all of a sudden I do something, and I'm like, I've got to add paper, and so I just placed that pre-order not like an hour ago, but I am having it shipped here to second day air. So I did pay a little bit more because I want to hear for next weekend. So this is the giveaway. You get this card. Okay, and then you get the 20 card fronts. So let's pick that out of our nice little basket here. Let's see who gets that this week. Good evening, Deborah. Nice to see you. Laura Miller. Laura Miller. She wins the card and the card fronts. Laura Miller. And she'll usually pop on here. So if we see her name, we'll remember to tell her. Okay. Now, for the giveaway for today, it's going to be these 6 tags. I'm going to make these tags again. So there's going to be 6 tags. And then I'm going to put in some pretty ribbon just to start the spring off with a little bit here. But I bet, you guys are like, oh, I might have this present, but I've got to go get a sticky tag for it or something like that. Use one of these. Yeah, congratulations, Laura. So it's going to be these 6 tags and a little bit of ribbon is what the giveaway is. Let me put that aside so I get that out of the way. Now, what do we want to talk about? I use this tag topper punch. You could use any tag topper punch, any one that you want. Let's move these away. I love the red, the browns, and the greens. They are just so traditional, so earthy. And to make this check right here, what I did was I used my buffalo check stamp. I used cherry cobbler. And, you can make your cherry cobbler whatever size that you want. But I kind of made it the same size as this stamp. And let me measure that. Forgot what I said that was. So it's like 4 3/4 by 6. 4 3/4 by 6. So what I want to do with this, because this stamp is that red rubber, okay? And so we don't need all the foam and everything in here. So what I do right here is, because you could just clean this off with a little bit of alcohol, a little bit of soap and water too. I just put just a teeny tiny bit of snail. You saw that was like teeny tiny. Okay, now you see, because my paper is about the same size. Of course, like I said, you could oversize it and do it like that if you wanted to. But I like lining this up. Now, that little bit of snail is going to hold that for me. Now, what I'm going to do is take my stamp and I'm going to put it right over that cherry cobbler. And I'm going to close my door. And push this down just a little bit there. Okay. See how that didn't lift up just with that little teeny tiny bit of snail. Now over here, I'm just going to use Tuxedo Memento black ink. And we're going to do this a few times because it all depends on how dark you want it. And I'm doing the black and red, but you can do even crumb cake on crumb cake would look great, or even early espresso on crumb cake. So I'm inking this up really well here, best I can. And I'm going to go ahead and close the door here. Hi, Roxanne. Don't want to get caught on my punches there. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of push this down. And I just kind of rub all over it. There we go. Well, we didn't pick up some of that, so I'm going to go ahead and give that an extra push. Okay, because I want my ink off of my stamp. We're good. And now I'm going to come back in, and I'm just going to continue to do this on this stamp to paper technique that we're doing here constantly until I get the color black that I want. And now the reason why that I'm making like this size paper and it's not the size of a card or something like that is because I kind of use this like I would DSP, and I cut from it. Now see, every time I'm lifting it, it's not moving. So that's wonderful. And so like I could even use more of the middle of this than, that I want to right there. Just more ink. And, you could do this 10 times if you wanted to. Now I'm just going to push that. There we go. So I'm just going to leave that the way that it is actually, because I kind of like it just exactly like that. I like it to look a little rustic and worn, like the comfort of an old flannel shirt. is what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to move this aside, but I just wanted to show you how I did that. And I'm going to bring this one in right here that I already was working with this afternoon when I put all of this together. So what I did was I'm just going to cut a 1-inch strip right here with my paper cutter. And we're going to work with that. Just a 1-inch strip. Okay. And now I want to show you on the paper cutter, when I do these tags, let me get everything out of the way. I'm just got to bring this in here. Okay, when I do these tags and I'm using, especially this one, I don't know how they, oh, good evening, Karen, how are you? I don't know about the other ones, but this is 2 inches right here. And these are right where that 2-inch line is. I mean, this is like to the right side of the black line, not all the way to that. Let me hold this up here. Not all the way to the 16th inch mark, okay? It's just to the right side of the black line. This allows this, like, it's like here, if I could hold that. See how I'm seeing the black line, but it's just to the right side of it, if that shows you guys right there, okay? Because what that does is give this just a little bit of room for that to slip right in there and not bow. And you really get a really nice cut then, okay? When this then slides in here nice and easy, okay, because I'm to the right side of that black line. And then I'm just gonna punch it. In fact, I'm gonna do all 3 of these. And I've done all 3 of these. 2 are in crumb cake and 1 is in early espresso. And they are 2 inches by 4 inches. So we've used that. Whoop. Now I shut my light off accidentally. Okay, so we have that going on. Now I'm going to use my corner rounder. I happen to like my tags with the corners rounded. Now this is the old corner rounder. There was one on the back of the envelope punch board. Whatever that you're using to round your corners with now. But this one is an older one, and it still works, so I just use it. Okay, so we've got that, and I like doing it like that. Now, this piece of like red flannel, doesn't that remind you of just a comfortable shirt? We want to cut this at 2 inches. So I want 2 of these at 2 inches. I'm going to put them on my paper cutter over here. And 2 inches for each. So out of that little piece right there, I just have like that scrap, so I'll throw that away. And then I'm going to round the corners just on the bottom, whatever you want the bottom to be. Okay, of each of these. Now remember, you know, you've got so much here to work with. It's almost like you made your own DSP. And at this point, we're going to go ahead and punch out our mousse. We're going to get, don't you love it, a buffalo check mousse. So see, you know, and I still have paper up here that I can work with and do more things with. So that's fantastic. And remember, guys, the mousse is carrying over into, you will be able to purchase this mousse with the stamp set. The whole thing is going to carry over, from what I understand, into the new holiday catalog next year. So next September, you'll be able to purchase that. Okay, so I have my mousse. I also punched one out of early espresso. I have my 2 bottoms here for my crumb cakes. And we don't want to put those on there yet, especially this one crumb cake. We want to stamp. I want to move these aside, And I want, let's see, not that one. I want these 2 crumb cakes. I want my foam pad and a little scrap paper underneath so that it can catch the ink. Now, I'm using this beautiful striped ribbon here. Whoops, sorry. Hi, Dawn. Nice to see you. I'm using this beautiful striped ribbon here. Sorry, I was off camera. And I'm using this gold thread. This is retired. It's just what I have left, and I just kind of wanted to use it up. This is also a fantastic way to use your scrap. We're going to use Garden Green and Early Espresso tonight. On one of these, I'm going to stamp Have a Cozy Christmas in Early Espresso right up here. Beautiful. Let me put this over there to be cleaned. Okay, and now I'm going to take my large tree, and this is from the Merry Moose stamp set. Let me show you what I'm using tonight. Merry Moose, Perfectly Plaid, and then the buffalo check that we just used, okay? I love this. So that's fun. So it's these 2 trees right here that I'm going to use at this point. And so with this one, I want my trees in Garden Green, full strength, and you're going to go ahead and stamp one, but up from the bottom, okay? Because we're going to cover some of that with our red. Now you want to come back in with the second generation and just stamp it again. Beautiful, okay? Take your smaller tree into the Garden Green, stamp it first generation, and then stamp it second generation. And that gives you that shaded look, and that it adds depth to the smallest of the littlest projects that, you know, because this is pretty small. So now with this one, we're going to go ahead and put one of these on, and I want to use my snail with that. We can just snail this down. And this just gives this a nice little bit of color on the bottom here. And you know, each tag that you do on your own, each one isn't that cute? Is just going to come out different. Every single one that you do will come out different. You know, depending on where you place your stamps, where you place your embellishments, you know, so really just putting your own spin on it. And I love giving presents with tags that I've made. Hi, Sandy. I have all of mine from Paper Pumpkin. So those are the ones that I'm putting on my presents. So I'm going to allow my moose to be, like I want to see the trees between his legs right there. So right there. Then I cut this. This is 6 inches, and I beveled the edges of the ribbon. Very, very easy. Now you can shoot it through, you know, and just kind of loop it into itself, and it catches on here quite nicely. But to tell you the truth, I've been wanting to use up this thread because it has retired. So I thought that this was a great project for that. And I'm just going to tie a knot just like that, nice and tight. Get it nice and tight. And right here, good. And we're just going to give that a snip. Perfect. Perfect. And there's our first tag. Now we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to use my to and from our Paper Pumpkin. I love this to and from. I'm going to put that into the Early Espresso. I love this to and from. It's nice and blocky, and I think, you know, that you could fit your names in there really well with that. So here's our first tag. There's our set of 2. Okay, this is for our giveaway now. So here's 2 of them. Now, oh, I forgot to cut that piece of crumb cake. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold up. I've got to get a piece of crumb cake. That is like Oh. Here, okay. I forgot to cut this. I have to put this on the back of the early espresso one, and it needs to be, I'm going to do 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 over here, and you'll see why. Okay, now we will round these edges of this one, and round all 4 if you do this. I'll show you. Good deal. All right, now right here we're going to put to and from, and we're going to put that right in the middle. Beautiful. And then we're going to get our early espresso tag because we can't stamp the back of it. Okay, and we're going to place that right there. And isn't that cute on the back of a tag? Just something a little bit different. You know, you could always just cute it up. Just making, you know, just a little element like this on the back of the tag, to and from, and then we will decorate the front. So this one here, let me bring in some scrap crumb cake. And for this one, into the early espresso, with our mousse right here. Oh, he's so cute. And let's punch him out. Oh, you are fine, Judith. You are fine. We are just really getting going here. No problem. And again, just watch the replay. Just having fun making these tags. I made some buffalo check in the Stamparatus. That's about really all that you missed. No big deal. I made this in the Stamparatus with some Tuxedo Memento black ink, and this is cherry cobbler. No big deal with the buffalo check. And we're using that to decorate our tags with a little bit. And this is like 2 inches by 1 inch, corners rounded on the bottom. No big deal. Hi, Sue. Okay, we have our mousse here. And now we are going to get another piece, and we want to do a tree. This tree comes from Perfectly Plaid. Okay, let me show this to you guys. This is Perfectly Plaid, if you have this one. And this tree right here with the trunk, okay, right here. This is what we want. And so this goes into garden green, the tree, and I'm going to put that up a little bit, just like that. Oh, so cute. And now the trunk into early espresso, right there. Ah, adorable. And now a tree punch. Laura, you won the giveaway. I knew you'd be on here tonight. That is hilarious. As soon as I saw your name. I pulled your name out of the little bucket there. And now look at how pretty this tree is in this punch. And I just really leave that nice crumb cake border around. And let's punch that. Oh, so cute, right? That just came out so adorable. I love the plaid and the other ones too. But don't forget that you could build this, you know, on this set. So, and then we did this back here. Oh, so cool. Thank you. That's nice. So now this what I want is a full-size dimensional. And I think I want a mini. Okay, because I want this tree. The greatest thing about a tag is that you can build your tag. Like the tag is the base. So it doesn't matter. Oh, thank you, Sue. It doesn't matter what hangs off of it. You know, you're not going to put it in an envelope. So you can build on this as, you know, as wide and as long as you want it, really, on a tag. So that's really kind of fun. Okay, let me get a mini right up here. And I'm going to put it up here by the top of the tree. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to put this over here. Simply just like that. And now I'm going to attach my piece that we made here with the snail. And we've already got the bottom rounded. So I'm just going to allow that to cover that bottom up just nicely. But I'm a little crooked down there. Lift that up just a little bit. Okay, right there. Now we punched our moose right here. And let's see, what did I put on him? Oh, yeah, I put a full-size dimensional and a little straight piece. One of these little straight pieces right here. Let's see. Vicky, hey, let's see. Is the tag punch? Okay. Is the tag a punch? No. Yeah, well, kind of. The top is a punch. Let's see. And Vicky, my granddaughter and I make tag next weekend. Love spending quality time with her. Yes. Isn't that a wonderful way to spend time with the grandkids, is making tags? Because too, you know, it's like a an attention thing where, you know, they lose their attention on something quickly. And so I find that doing quicker little projects is more fun for them for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to put a large dimensional and then a little straight one on that because he's going to be walking. I think I want this closer to that. Okay. So, okay, the tag is a 2 by 4 inch piece. I can't get that off of there. Is a 2 by 4 inch piece of crumb cake or early espresso. Now I'm going to put my mousse right here like he's walking toward, just like that. Make sure my dimensional doesn't hang off. You want to make sure your little dimensional doesn't hang off there. So I want to make it like he was walking. Now I want to do my ho, ho, ho. So we're going to take this and we're going to use the classic label punch right here. Ho, ho, ho in early espresso right there. And we're going to punch this out, classic label punch. But yes, I find with kids, like, you have to move on to something else. It's like, okay, tags are quick and tags are great gratification because they're quick, you know? So I find that that's a lot of fun with grandchildren. Now this, I'm going to put a glue dot right here. Although there's sometimes, like with my grandson, oh my goodness, sometimes I'm like, does he ever sit still? I don't know. Little boys, right? And now, see how this moves? You don't want that, okay? You definitely don't want that, and I really want that in the middle. Okay. So you want to take a glue dot and just hide it under here, okay? I'm just going to pick that off. I had it. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to squish this together. Hi, Sue. Watch the, yes, watch, I'm late, but we'll watch the replay. Yes. So this is kind of on an angle, but we're going to make sure that the ho, ho, ho is straight. So that's a cute little way to embellish your, use your classic label punch in a little bit of a different way. And with this, we're going to use some mini dimensionals for sure. So I'm just going to, because this, I want it to be straight. Actually, just two, kind of closer to the middle. Right here will be fine. Right there. Okay, now we're going to almost done with this one. And we're just going to tuck this right in here, making sure our ho, ho, ho is straight. And that's why I put those dimensionals more toward the center. Hi, Susan. for this, because this was going to hang over. See, now my dimensional is hanging off there just a little bit. I really want to move that. Luckily, we weren't too committed with that, right? So move that more toward the center and then squish it down. No big deal. All right. Now we'll go ahead and put this ribbon on here. And again, the ribbon is 6 inches and it's just cut at a little bit of an angle right there. And like I said, the for people who have come late, the gold is retired, the thread is retired. I'm just really trying to use it up. But you can attach your ribbon however that you want to. Just like that. And I just pull that out. Give it a snip. And that is tag number 2. Look how cute that is. My ho 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 is not straight. That's bothering me. Let's fix that. Because that will seriously bother me. Ooh, I hope I'm not too committed with my dimensionals. There we go. Okay. Let's put them right here, side by side, and then we'll attach the element. Yep. Let's put that on top of the tree. There we go. There's our ho ho ho. Okay. So that's tag, and then our to and from in the back. So now let's see, what have we completed? We've not gotten that one done. 2 of the ho ho ho's and 2 of the Have a Cozy Christmas. So there's 4. There's your giveaway coming at you right there. And now let's do this one. So we'll bring back in the crumb cake. We've already punched out our mousse. And, ooh, sorry guys. Let me get a little bit of crumb cake here. And we're going to put our plaid tree, and this one has the stump on it. We're going to put that in early espresso, and we're going to stamp it right here. Oh, cute. Plaid is in. Oh, thank you, Laura. I'm so glad that you love these. How sweet. And like I said, you know, this is like a fast. They just really come together quite fast. Okay, so we have this, and now with this I want to use a mini dimensional on top and a regular dimensional down here. And I'll just get the backs off, and then we'll put this aside. And we'll bring in our base. I can't believe you guys already got your pre-orders. Hi Deborah. Some of my downlines are on here. I cannot believe they have ordered so quickly. I just ordered today, and then I did do 2-day shipping because I was like, I want my stuff. So, okay, now we're going to use the trees that we used before in garden green. So pretty. Now this time with this, like the other one, we put the check on the bottom of it. This one we're not. So we want the stump of the tree to be on the bottom there. And now we're going to take the second generation of this also next to it. Beautiful. And now we're going to get the little tree. And I want my little tree up here. And the second generation down here. Let's do it about there. And let's put another tree up there this time. And maybe one there and one there. We really want the forest full on this one, okay? Fill up the forest. Now this one is to and from on the back. So right here, because it's crumb cake. And we're done with that stamp. And so here we go here. We're going to take our tree that we did tone on tone. Well, not really tone on tone. It's not crumb cake. It's early espresso on crumb cake. And we're going to put this right here with dimensionals. And now we're going to take our moose and let's pop him up with a couple of dimensionals. Actually, we could just take that. Let me just cut this line right here. And I'm just going to put this down across this moose right here. That makes a nice way to pop him up. See that? Using the edges. And we're just going to take him. I want the trees to stand out, the bottom of it right there a little bit. Kind of maybe even in between his hooves. And then we'll put him right there. Isn't that adorable? I just love just punching that out from what we created in the Stamparatus. I thought that was great. Okay, one more ribbon. And we are just about done for this evening. I hope you guys have been having a good holiday season. Like I said, we took the grandchildren today for pictures with Santa. I was very happy to see my two grandsons enjoying that part of life together. It was very, very nice to see. Made Grandma really happy. Warmed my heart, actually. Oh. Then we all ate in the food court at the mall, so that was fun. Just a nice big family kind of outing today with the kids, and I loved it. There we go. Here we are, guys. We are done. Woo. So cute. Let's get all of this out of the way and get our tags out that we've made. Here we go. Oh, that one came apart. Okay. Whoops. Technical difficulty, technical difficulty. Do that again. Here we go. I sure do appreciate you guys stopping in and taking time out of your Sundays to come and be with me and do a little crafting with me. I hope you get some great ideas, and I hope you come into the new catalog with me and really get into some wonderful projects. I was very busy today, and that new catalog probably wasn't a good thing, right? But yeah, so next week we will have new product. Yes, next week for sure. New product next week. Thank you, Connie. I'm so glad you guys could make it this evening. Here are 6 tags. This is the giveaway for this week. We will choose a person. I keep going out of frame. I'm sorry. Oh, love tag. I love tags, right? You can just have so much fun with a tag. You could, like I said, you could build it out, whatever. So it's this right here. And some pretty ribbon to start. Maybe with some new product. I will say this. I don't think that I can tell you everything, but thank you, Vicki. But Stampin' Up! Is having a fantastic recruiting special that then will happen January 3rd with some great free product. So if you are even thinking about ordering $99 worth of product, $100 worth of product out of these new catalogs, please think about joining my team. I'm not a pushy person. I do a video for you almost every Thursday. We have a special channel on Facebook. My downlines do. And I try my best to keep up with everything. And but I'm not a pushy salesperson to, make you think that you have to make a business out of it and this and that. If you want the discount, there is a wonderful recruiting special that's coming up January 3rd. So when I get my new product in, I will then tell you all about it. So for sure next weekend, tune in, because I will have my new product and I will be able to tell you everything then that is going on. Because see, I'm not allowed to open those books, but I can show you some of the product that you're going to get, and you're going to absolutely go wild over this one thing. I mean, I did. So we'll see. But think about it, okay? And so it's $125 worth of product for just $99, but then you get 3 things for free, and they are fantastic items. So, and I will show you and tell you about them next week. So I hope to see you guys here. Have a fantastic week. Thanks for stopping by, and happy crafting to everyone.